Welcome to another unboxing video. Do you know what it is yet? No, of course you don't, because these little boxes have absolutely no indication whatsoever that I've seen on the outside as to what is on the inside of them. So until I do this, you wouldn't have had a clue, basically. Now, until I actually look at the bottom of this one's stand, I'm not actually sure what its official name is, but it's a Jem'Hadar. I'm gonna say sort of cruiser. It's not one of the fighters, it's one of the larger ships, but I will find out for you now exactly what the official Hero Collector / Eaglemoss classification for this one is. Some of those ones you have to be a little bit careful. That's it, mate. It's interesting. It's an interesting ship. It looks like it means business in much the way that the sort of Klingon ships do, I think, is fair to say. Now let me have a look for you, as I promised, and see what it actually says on the bottom of the display stand. It is a Jem'Hadar attack cruiser. I was close. I'll give myself 7 out of 10 for that one as an attempt. Now this is one of these ones that I bought, as I would call it, naked, because it comes literally as I've just shown it to you, just as the box. And I think that's how they came when they were attached to magazines, but a lot of them have somehow ended up detached from the magazines, and so you just get them as they come. It's not one of the big ones. This is just a standard size one. It's not an XL. But even so, you can see they go to a lot of trouble with the painting and the detailing on them. It's got big sort of armoured outslung nacelles there. And the Jem'Hadar ships were genuinely, novel. It looks a little bit scimitar-esque actually from Star Trek Nemesis. If you were to pump that up on steroids, you could kind of see a sort of scimitar perhaps look to it. I'm trying to think what they remind me of. They're slightly, the smaller fighters are a little bit like beetles. They have that sort of beetle vibe going on. I think they are slightly insectoid looking in some way, shape or form. Maybe it's because they're these sort of pincers here. But then the Vorchaz got those as well, so I don't know. Interested to hear your thoughts. They did purple quite a lot as well. Not many Star Trek species have done purple, I think, but they rocked the purple quite a lot, the Jem'Hadar. And the Founders, I suppose, by extension. But there she is anyway. So that'll go into my sort of Challenger collection. Ironically, when I did that really big, long Challenger video that one person didn't like very much, I discovered this one at the end, and I had inadvertently overlooked it as a Challenger ship for the Deep Space Nine universe. But so I've now given it its very own video, which obviously means that it gets more airtime, which means that the Jem'Hadar will be happy and are in no way sitting behind me in a cloaked fashion about to lop my head off. So there you go, that's all good. So yeah, it's it's not what I would call the most epic ship, because obviously most of the time we just see them en masse and they're just being used as sort of cannon fodder. I'm not even sure if we ever see the inside of one, because it was a Jem'Hadar fighter that the hero crew on Deep Space Nine pinched. It wasn't one of these guys, obviously. But it's there were interesting ships for the Defiant to have a crack at. So that's that one. Quite a reasonably priced addition to the collection, should you wish it, because obviously it's not an XL class ship, so that's all good. And I'll move on to the next one. Cheers for now.